welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be our 2-month update, and I believe we're in week 9 already. Dang, this deployment is going by kind of quicker than I thought it would, but it's also going by super slow. So for this video, I actually made a little list of topics to talk about because I believe my first video was kind of rambly. So I kind of want to go through some things, like our schedule, house update, which you guys saw, but I want to elaborate a little bit more, how this virus is affecting some things, how I'm doing, how he is doing, and some things that you can expect to see on this channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing that I want to talk about is the house. So when my boyfriend looked, the base that he currently is stationed at here in the States, they are full, so we will not be living on base, but we do have an apartment lined up, which I kind of want to do an apartment tour when we get situated. Supplies, I already got a little bit of supplies. I got some cute like decorative things for the apartment, like I got a little sign, and I'll actually show you. So like I was saying, I did, like, these are some supplies that I got. Right now it's more like decorative stuff because we're mostly taking like my clothes, which I have a whole pile of stuff to pack. I got 2 like Space Saver bags done already. I have 2 boxes packed. So first off, I got this sign. It says, "Be kind, speak truth, love others, show grace, work hard, be thankful, and follow Christ." Both my boyfriend and I are Christians. I have a cross around my neck, which doesn't really mean anything. He has his. So we're Christians. We follow a Christian path. You know, we try to live and follow through Christ the best that we can. The second little sign, I actually made this. You guys saw this. It's some sunflowers that I paid. Like, I'm actually really proud of this, just like looking at this on the camera. And it says home established 2020 because that's when we got our first place together. My mom actually got me this 7-piece gift set. I believe it's like pot holders and dish towels, which I'm probably gonna save, but I believe our kitchen walls are like a bluish color from what the picture showed, so I kind of want to shop around and, you know, get my own stuff. I've also been loving Shein. I have stuff in a wish list for what I want, and I'm probably gonna go on Amazon and create a wish list and just find things that I want for our apartment. I mean, yeah. This is actually from my room. It says "Go Team" with the Pittsburgh Steelers symbol in the middle of the football. He does not understand football, bless his heart. I love football. I was a cheerleader for 8 years, so I completely understand the game. So, and the Pittsburgh Steelers is my home team because I live here in Pittsburgh. So I grew up watching the Steelers. I love the Steelers. So that's one thing that's gonna go in our living room. It might look stupid, but I gotta rep my home team. So yeah. So those are the supplies that I got. Now with family help, my dad and my mom have been so supportive of everything. My dad has been helping me pack my little like airtight bags, and he's like, well, you can take this way and it'll get you there faster. We have a camper that we don't really use. Well, we use it like once a year, and there's pots and pans. There's a crock pot in there, there's silverware in there that my dad said that me and my boyfriend can have, just to get us started, because like obviously, you know, we're not gonna have people over at our house every night, you know, especially if I have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to work. People ain't coming over till it's the weekend. So and even when we're down there, we have our pastor. Like, I know our pastor will help. I know his friends will help. So we got a lot of hands to help us get into our apartment, like if we're moving, because we're not, this is my bed here, we're not taking this, like we're not taking my dressers. We might break this, my desk down and take it with. It's just right now communication's really hard, which I'll get into on what we should take, what we shouldn't take. Like my Christmas tree that I have for my bedroom, because I think that would look really cute at like Christmas, but it's also, we don't know how long we're gonna be there, so it's just right now, just taking like my desk and like my little cubicle thing is a play it by ear for now. So that's all I have right now for the house / apartment update. Once I learn more, I definitely will update you guys. So yeah, moving on to my work. As you guys saw, I was working 2 jobs. A week into it, I got super overwhelmed. Like, I had anxiety. Like, I knew that's what I wanted to do. God was like, this is where you need to be in life. This is where I want you to be. But right now, with everything going on, you don't need this type of stress. Like, you really don't. So I just listened to him, and I went and returned my work phone. Like, they were even calling me on my days off. They were like, hey, like, you need to come in. Like, I'm sorry, this is my day off. Like, I'm not gonna work 2 weeks straight, like, without a break. So I did that. I'm still at my retail job currently, because I'm gonna call it the C virus. Because of the C virus, I'm currently laid off, but I am still getting paid. I'm getting paid up until April 4th, so that's a plus. We have no idea when we're opening, so right now I'm kind of back to square one on seeing if I can somehow get like an online job where I can work from home. So how I really managed when I was working those 2 jobs, I would work at the nursing home in the morning from like 9 to 2. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 for 5 hours. And then I'd come home, get something to eat, rest, talk to my boyfriend whenever I could, and then I would leave my house at like 4 and then work from 5 to 9 at my retail job, and then I would do it all the next day. What it's like, it was really stressful, like I said, and it's just something I like with everything going on, like the packing and like just trying, like, I know it's a way out, but like it's just something that me as a person couldn't handle. So it's something that I guess, you know, the second job, working in a nursing home, that's something I can look forward to when I move, because I definitely am going to try and find a PCA job or even get my CNA license when I move. So yeah, I mean, that's really all I have right now for work. Right now it's just self-quarantine in my room and just trying to keep everything clean. So yeah. Moving on to with my schedule, I have like a topic and then a subtopic. So how I talk to my boyfriend, how I was doing that is when I was working 2 jobs, I would, when I was charting, because I had a work phone and then I had my personal phone, while I was charting, I was off the clock and I would go into my work phone and I'd chart and just did stated whatever I did that day with whatever resident that I had, and my boyfriend would be on the phone with me, and my mom would actually be sitting beside me because my first 2 days by myself, I worked where my mom currently is, so she'd help me through it. We changed our schedule. Us being super flexible people helped because me knowing when he got off, when he knew when I got off, it really helped us set up a time saying, okay, this is when we can talk at this time till this time. And then especially with right now, I honestly just got off the phone with my boyfriend. We usually talk from 11 to 3, and then occasional ending calls here and there so he can go to the bathroom and brush his teeth and he can get food. And then from 3 until about 11 our time, which is Eastern Standard Time, obviously because I live in Pittsburgh, he's asleep and I'm just going about my day. And then from midnight for about 30 minutes we talk before he goes to work, and then I will go to bed for the night, and then I will sleep till he calls me the next morning. It's not really hectic anymore, which I'm thankful for. But yeah, that's currently our schedule as I'm laid off, whatever. So yeah, that's currently how we're doing this. So now we're gonna talk about how he's doing. When I wrote this, when I made this was literally at the beginning of the month. He actually got sick. So on the 1st of March, he had a cough, sore throat, runny nose. I personally think he felt like he was dying, because men, they get the man flu. I personally think he had a sinus infection because he said he was blowing like greenish yellow snot, and he was coughing up mucus. So I initially thought, he had a sinus infection, because I used to get them, still do, as a kid. So, and I'm almost 21, so I still get them from time to time. So like tickle in my throat. So yeah, he had a sinus infection. He still kind of has a cough. In his care package, I sent him a little humidifier that he can use, because when your nose gets dry and you blow your nose, you can actually blow like blood boogers. That's what I call them. And he was actually blowing blood boogers. So I sent him that. Sent him Vicks. I sent him mouthwash. Tonight I think I'm actually gonna go and brave the outdoors, because I've not been outside in like 3 weeks. So actually no, it feels like 3 weeks. It's been a week. So I just try to go outside at least once a week to like the store. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna get some things for his care package. So the C virus out there is, I believe when he told me, there's like 14 cases of the C virus where he's at. I don't know if that's changed, just because him and I don't really like to talk about it unless it's like super threatening. So far it really hasn't. Let's see what else. They are not allowed to leave base unless it's for a mission. They're only allowed to go to and from the other base. So basically what it looks like is he comes home from work, he calls me for a little bit as he changes to go to the gym. He goes to the gym, and then he comes back. We talk for a little bit because the DFAC isn't open for lunch. And then he goes and gets lunch, and then lunch/dinner, and then he comes back and we just chill for the rest of the night till he brushes his teeth and goes and shaves, because he has to shave every night. I get like your facial hair has to be in regs, but I don't know how you could shave every day, because my legs would hurt. But whatever. What he does in his spare time, he plays video games and watches YouTube. And we watch movies. We occasionally have a movie night, but mostly it's just us just playing video games together. Like, I have Steam. He made me download Steam. So I have a Steam account now. We play Uno together. He bought me Uno because that's one of our favorite card games to play together, even though apparently, according to my sister, I cheat at Uno. So that's basically what we do. We sometimes play Minecraft together because that's another game that we like to play. But I'm not one for computer games. I like my console games. So yeah, that's how he's doing overall. I would say he's doing great, and we are just counting down the days for him to come home. We are gonna move on to how I'm doing. You guys mostly get the gist of it. When I wrote this, I was working 2 jobs. Currently don't do that. So there's definitely days where I have my hard days. Today has definitely been one of them because we miss each other, and the spring weather and all of this like quarantine stuff is just kind of bringing me down. Because I want to be outside, I want to be exercising. Like, I get like there's at-home exercises that we can do, but like the gyms are closed and we can't go to the gym. That's one thing him and I love to do together. We love going to the gym, especially I know a lot of people say, oh, like if you're stressed or whatever, just go to the gym. And a lot of people are like, oh, no, it doesn't work. Yeah, it does. Like, I have anxiety and I have depression, and when I just feel super worked up, I love going to the gym. I love running on the treadmills. I love doing my abs. So that's just something I really miss. I'm starting to eat healthier, like every morning. I have a protein bar and I have a banana. Ooh, hi, sunlight. There we go. Hi. I have a protein bar and a banana, and I'm really trying to cut back on like sugary drinks and stuff like that. Making friends and hanging out. When I wrote this was the beginning of the month, and the C virus was not this bad. So overnight we went from 143 cases to like 283 just overnight. And I personally believe that the media is just using scare tactics to scare everyone. They don't really talk about the positives of like how many people recovered from this, like how many people actually went and got a test, you know, stuff like this. They're just using scare tactics. So that's just what I think. But it's also with my boyfriend coming home soon, we think that he is not going to be able to fly here to Pittsburgh after he gets back to where he's stationed across the country. From flying there to here where I'm moving out with him to here to Pittsburgh. We don't think that they're going to be able to do that. So I'll talk more about that and how the C virus changed a little bit of our plans. But we're just keeping positive about this whole situation. Moving on to packing, like I said, I got these signs and stuff. I got 2 boxes packed. I have like my ecology folder. I have a baby blanket that my grandma, who sadly passed away 5 years ago, packed. I have like my photography binder because I love taking photos. My anatomy binder, I probably already said that. Some trophies, my vinyls, yearbooks, my rifle books. I got clothes and blankets packed already. So we're slowly getting there. We're slowly figuring out I can save this for when my dad wants to make a trip out, stuff like that, because he's obviously like my family. They're gonna want to come out and see the place. But yeah, so that's currently how I'm doing. I'm taking it one day at a time. but in the end, everything is gonna be worth it. So yeah, that's how I'm doing. The next topic that I have is what we hope to come. So we're really hoping deployment flies by. So next month, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Yeah, so next month is gonna be the halfway mark. I'm so excited. Honestly, I feel, because next month is April, so there's literally a weekend where I will be with my dad with no cell service because we will be out fishing. And then April, May, I have a lot of stuff going on in May. I have a military event, which fingers crossed it does not get canceled, because this is the last one that I will get to attend for a while, because it's open up to the public, and it's for the 28th Infantry Division. My uncle was part of the 28th Infantry Division for the PA National Guard, so he marched, and we went every year as a kid. Last year, my sister, her boyfriend, our friend, and I went, and like that was our first time, and like it was fun. Like I always stay to watch the helicopters take off, because I love aviation. And we went to the Penn State Creamery, so that's fun. So yeah, and just thinking like we get to do that, and then my sister graduates hopefully on May 28th, and then in June we have her graduation party, and then April 26th we have a game feed, so we have that. And then July, my sister and I, fingers crossed, are going to see Harry Styles here in Pittsburgh. And then literally the next day we go to our family reunion for a week. So, and then after that, fingers crossed he will be home, and then fingers crossed he'll be coming here, and then just getting stuff ready and going on our adventure. So the next like little subtopic that I have is us getting our own place. I kind of just talked about that in our house update. So I'm gonna do, an apartment tour, kind of like hauls here and there of stuff that I bought, more packing. Like I said, tomorrow I want to get all of like my scrubs packed, my socks, the t-shirts and stuff that I have behind the camera packed, because I do have clothes, like this is a shirt, and I do have clothes that I'm gonna hold off until we move, because those are definitely things that I can wear when we go visit his parents, and like when we travel, when we drive from Pennsylvania across to our house, our apartment. So yeah, and then adventures. So we are gonna go on so many adventures. We have like a whole like trip planned out. We're gonna stop in we're basically gonna be like tourists. We're gonna go and see some pretty cool things. Like we're gonna go to the Country Music Hall of Fame. We're gonna go to some aquariums. We're gonna go to Ohiopyle here in Pennsylvania, because he's never been to Ohiopyle, and when I told him like, hey, we're gonna go to Ohiopyle, he goes, I'm not driving to Ohio, and I'm like, no, Ohiopyle's here in Pennsylvania. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna take lots and lots of pictures and put it into a notebook. And I plan on getting some more Polaroid film and take pictures of us like that, because you can delete photos from your phone, but those photos you can't really delete, and I've lately just enjoyed taking Polaroid pictures. So yeah, fingers crossed this next couple months fly by. Next we're going to talk about how the C virus changed some plans. So obviously right now I am laid off of work. As of right now, we think that my boyfriend might stay overseas for 2 weeks as this calms down, and if that doesn't happen, they might send he might come home on time, but he might not be able to fly here to Pennsylvania, which sucks, but they're trying to keep them safe, because as of right now, I believe they have a no travel ban on the military till May. So when May rolls around, I will see if I can update you guys on that. So yeah, like I said, I'm currently laid off, and quarantine has been boring, so there's not really much to talk about. Like I said, I just hope they don't cancel my sister's graduation or anything like that, because they are not in school till April 7th. So that's not the best, because she is a senior and she just wants to graduate. I know how she feels. So that's currently how the C virus is affecting us as a military fam. So yay. The final topic that I have for this video is what to expect on this channel. So I currently ordered some things offline. When I get them, the first thing I ordered was BoomBod. I saw this online and I really wanted to try it because I am still kind of like pudgy, like around my ab area. I've been doing ab workouts and I just need some extra help. I just want to see how that works, and you guys will be able to see a journey on that. And I did order 3 things from Shein. When they get here, I'll show you guys, just because I want to feel confident this summer. I was super confident when I was working out and getting ready to do my enlistment process in the Air Force, which I did not complete because I have super bad anxiety, and yeah, and my boyfriend is just looking out for me, and that's like a whole different topic. But when those get in, I definitely want to include you guys in on that journey, and the haul. So that's that. I'm so excited for them to get in. I believe I got a confirmation email that my BoomBod should be here soon. I placed the order yesterday, so I'm giving it to like next Tuesday, maybe Wednesday at the latest, that will be here. So yeah, you guys can obviously expect more weekly vlogs. If you guys want to see more sit down vlogs, please let me know. Also, y'all, I really need help on what I should get for this apartment. This is my first apartment and living by myself, not with my parents. So yeah, if you guys could leave a comment on some must-haves, that will be great. So yeah, that's currently all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, and subscribe to become part of this family. And yeah, that's all I have. I will see you guys on Monday. To be honest, I really like vlogging, and I like not vlogging all week. Kinda, that's how I memorize my days, going through this. But yeah, that's all I have. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.